Good morning, friends. How are y'all this morning? I'm so glad to be back with you. I have a question for you this morning. Have you ever wondered how something works? Like maybe how maybe how the sun works or how the moon works? How why is it so bright? Why does the moon glow? I bet you do. I bet you are full of questions right now. I bet even some of you might want to know, how do you make homemade chocolate chip cookies? That's a good question to ask. And you can find the answers to these things. Our minds work all the time. We are constantly thinking and growing, and definitely at this time, at your age, you are thinking and growing and asking questions, and your mind is just expanding. I want to share with you, when my first son, my oldest, was in my tummy, we used to put a flashlight on Michelle's tummy, and he was so curious as to what it was that we could feel him push up against the flashlight. And anywhere the light moved, he would move because he was so curious. Even inside my tummy, not knowing what the world was, he was so curious even then. And then when he was a baby, we would learn to play this. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Did you ever play that? That's a fun game. But as babies, it's fun because you don't know where your parents have gone or whoever's playing peekaboo with you until you learn that they're not really missing. They're still there. They're just hiding. I'm still here. And then they learn to smile. And then you learn to maybe color and read, maybe even learn to ride your bike. And then you learn, as you get older, you learn how to make friends. You learn that maybe you don't like Brussels sprouts, or maybe you do learn that you like Brussels sprouts. Maybe you learn how to drive. And then one day you learn how to have a family. And then you might go to college and continue to learn and learn how to be a doctor, or learn how to be a lawyer, or learn how to be a teacher. You learn all kinds of things, and you continue to learn. Sometimes Miss Shelley thinks that us adults forget that we can still learn new things too. Sometimes I think that when we're older, we forget that our minds can still expand, and we can still learn, and we can still grow. And I think that's wonderful. Well, I would like to share with you a couple of verses that Miss Shelley, I learned some new verses. I wanted to know what the Bible said about learning and about wisdom, and a whole lot of scripture popped up. So I learned, I like Proverbs 19:20. It says, "Listen to advice and accept instructions, for you may gain wisdom in the future." It's a good one. I also like, "Blessed is the one," this was in Proverbs again, "blessed is the one who finds wisdom and the one who gets understanding." And it goes on to say, because it's better than the profit, better than gold. Meaning that wisdom has a lot to offer us. You know, sometimes we look to God for healing and for answers, and God can provide all of that. But you know what I think is really cool? Is that when he said go and heal, he told Jesus told his disciples, he said go and heal, and he went out, and now I like to think about having doctors helping us heal. I like to think that God uses teachers for us to learn new things. I like to learn, I brought a friend of mine today. This is Mimi. Do you remember Mimi? Sweet Mimi. Well, when Mimi's not feeling good, we listen to her heart, right? We've learned that Mimi's heart's in her hand. So we listen to her heart, and we listen. Yep, Mimi's doing good. She's going to be just fine. These are things that I know that God made things, made people to discover these fun things, these stethoscopes to listen to Mimi's heart. And, um, and I know, and I put my trust and my faith in the knowledge that God gives people. I am so glad that you were able to join me today, and I can't wait to see you next week. I had so much fun at Messy Church, and I hope to see some of you again soon, okay?